Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys doing well. Hope you're taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, HP3. Hey, Menacing. Hey, Geo. All right, gang. So, hey, Scott. So, we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on with everybody, or what's just in the energy, and we are out of here. Oh, you did? I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it in the morning, Scott. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, Chino. Y'all made some greens and some cornbread. My pot liquor was popping. All right, let's see, gang. I just heard it's all a sham. Got the Hierophant in the upright position. Now on this card, this person is like a public figure. Giving some type of speech or something, right? But in reverse, this person is like a false leader. Whatever story they're giving to the public or to their people, hey Osana, it's a lie. Okay. Now this is something Spirit is saying this is something taking place on the world stage. So yeah, this is one of my old decks, Scott. I've had this for years. I hardly use it for you guys though. It was calling me tonight. Yeah, they could be. Okay, so propaganda, Spirit says. There's a lot of propaganda right now. And whoever this leader is, it's a sham. They're a puppet. They're not even a real leader. There's a staff behind this person, and with it being in reverse, is letting me know that this person is being controlled by a higher entity. They're just a decoy. Spirit says a decoy. Bottom of the deck here is happiness. So this false leader could be like telling you things to like ruin your happiness, to like get you in a state of confusion or sadness. Ace of Cups in reverse and failure here. So this false leader possibly wants you to think that like everything is gone to the shits and there's no hope with the Ace of Cups in reverse to make anything better, but that's not true. You have happiness and valor coming out. So you're going to create your own happiness aside from whatever this false leader is telling you. This false leader wants people to be in a state of doom and gloom. If you look on this failure card, look how dark it is. Project Bluebeam or something. It's casting some type of illusions as well here with the failure card. Something in the sky is going to be very significant. I just heard AI. So don't believe everything you see right now. Especially with the crisis actors and how thick AI is now. It's crazy how real. You seen those videos of them with like Tupac and Michael Jackson and all that stuff? Crazy. So yeah. Don't believe everything you see, but be prepared. All right. Now I'm also hearing too with this valor. You're going to have to stand for something if you want to be happy. You're going to have to stand for something if you want to be happy here. So even in the face of failure, you need to have valor. You need to know that you're capable of still creating peace amongst all this propaganda and illusions of failure that's being projected onto the collective right now. All right, let's move forward. I heard access denied. You got the hacker out here, but it came out in reverse. Somebody has been trying to get inside somebody's like passwords for a minute. Yeah, somebody's been trying to hack into somebody's like bank account, Prince of Swords, their social media, something like that. Somebody's been trying for a long time, but with the hacker in reverse, it's kind of like they keep coming up short. Yeah, with debauchery in reverse and hacker in reverse. You know what I'm also hearing too? Revenge corn. 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 If you know, you know. I'm hearing that too. Thanks. Hi, Raina. Yeah, like if somebody is trying to like hack into something, that's what their plan was, to like leak personal photos of someone. But they're not able to carry out this kind of plan with the hacker in reverse. Let's clarify this. Now, also, too, somebody could be trying to spy on you through the internet in some kind of way. I don't think this person is really finding anything. Like, that with the debauchery in reverse, it's like if they are lurking and spying, it's like they're not seeing you do anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like looking for dirt on someone, but they're not coming up with any. Now, this is a tricky energy because with the hacker energy, they might manufacture something just to satisfy this little carnal desire they have of like spamming you. Spirit says spamming you. I don't know. Show me this, please. Oh yeah, you gonna have to set up your protection. Wow, as soon as I said that, 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to like get past your security with the hacker, 7 of Wands in reverse, or they're trying to like, or you need to like buff up your stuff. 2-way authenticators, backup emails, all that shit. Cause somebody trying it. Yeah, you can get jail time for that shit now. Creating fake pages of people or creating fake pages to stalk people and stuff. I'm glad they brought that shit because people need to find something better to do. Yeah, but be careful because somebody may somebody may halfway get through this protection or whatever it is with the Seven of Wands in reverse, just make sure you buffing up your online passwords and stuff like that. And also too, be careful. You know, like when you go to those little gas stations and stuff and you stick your card in there and they be having those card readers on there that get your information. Be mindful of that too. I wonder, does that affect you if you do Apple Pay or whatever, like with your phone? I wonder if they can still get, download your information, or do you have to have the physical card in that machine? It's something going on here with technology and somebody trying to like hack into something, but I don't see it all the way going through, but you just need to amp up your protection here. Show me this. Because I don't like this Seven of Wands in reverse. That means there's an area that's not covered. Show me this. Yeah, Page of Swords again. Somebody is definitely like all in somebody's business. Lurking, trying to get information on somebody. So be careful of that. There may too just be like a lot of technology failures that are going to be happening. Like glitches and malfunctions and shit. Like systems may be down somewhere. Like you might too walk into a store and then they be like, oh, we're only taking cash right now. Our card reader's not working. Like stuff like that. I'm seeing things around technology happening. This is a lot of air too with the Prince of Swords, the Page of Swords. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we have, please? Disappointment in reverse. Yeah. I really feel like if somebody's trying to spread some misinformation of you online, like somebody wants you to feel defeated, like a failure, disappointed, that's not what's going to happen with the disappointment in reverse. There's something that's not going to affect you the way someone wants it to. Hey, Tanaya. All right. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, the Prince of Swords, the hacker, also to be mindful of like people catfishing you at this time. And don't be clicking on any links anybody send you in like those weird text messages and stuff. Now this ain't gonna be for all of you, but for some of you, somebody might like send somebody to you to talk to you to see if you're gonna be loyal to them or something. This could be taking place on the internet or something. And bottom of the deck here is power. Remember I was just telling you there might be like some glitches and stuff? Yeah, like a major city may lose power for a couple of hours. Hey, Joanne. A major city may lose some type of power. But I feel like if that happens, somebody has like a generator. Then also too, you have the power card in the upright position with the Queen of Wands, the public defender. You have a powerful representative, okay? Now for some of you guys, this could be a feminine energy. They don't have to be crossed over, but they can be. Or maybe it's just somebody that'll ride for you. It's like somebody is fierce. You see the leopard next to her? Like she's fierce. Somebody Somebody got all the facts. Somebody's powerful. Now, this could just be you right now, collective, like really standing in your power. So if anybody comes up against you, it's like they're going to be disappointed. Yeah, let's see. What is this? The Chariot. Yeah. Yeah, you powerful. At this time, you can get through anything. Yeah. Know that. Now, if somebody was attempting to hurt you or harm you in any kind of way, with this public defender, the power and the Chariot, I'm telling you, you got like a powerful spirit guide. The Chariot always gives me like heavy spiritual energy. That's there behind you. Bottom of the deck is cruelty in reverse. Yeah. People can't hurt you no more. They can't hurt you no more. Yeah, confirmation. Cruelty in reverse with success in the upright position. You coming out of a very harsh period, and now you're going to be stepping into a successful one. We've been seeing this for a lot of you guys, even in all the other decks. Yeah, you guys got Game Master. Like you mastering something, you leveling up. Yeah, Fortitude. Prepare for the winter. We talked about that too on Friday, I believe it was. But yeah. So you got the public defender, power, success, fortitude, the game master. Like, I feel like you know the game, or you know how to play the game. This is a simulation we in. You better know how to play the game. And the simulation is crumbling. That's why everything is so chaotic. It's all by design. Bottom of the deck. Wow, the activist. Yep. It's time for you to step into your power. If you got a cause, it's time to ride for that shit. You see how she got the bullhorn in her hand and she's standing on top of this, whatchamacallit? What's that shit called? Podium. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. I feel like aside from that too, this is just a time you really need to be standing up for yourself. You know, that's been coming out in a lot of the oracles, the daily pulls that I've been doing, about you putting yourself first, you standing up for yourself. And it's crazy because the card came out twice. I shuffled it, put it back in the deck and shuffled it. Stand up for yourself came out twice. That's why I put part 1, part 2. Like, I don't choose them. They just come out the way they come out. I'm like, so some of you guys in the collective, you may really need to be standing up for yourself. With the public defender here, and then the activist coming out. It's a time for you to really stand up for yourself. Speak your truth. What you believe in. I feel like you become the game master in secret. And it's not a game anymore. Yeah. All right, let's see. Woo, you guys got wealth. Oh my God, you got wealth, success coming out. Yeah. This is almost like the 10 of Pentacles, low key. I feel like one thing you may pass down to like the generations that come from you is like the things that you stood for. Not only are you going to have like generational wealth to pass down, but you're going to have like a legacy of you like always standing for the right thing, or, you know, defending those who can't defend themselves, or like or your seeds or your family, you're gonna be the one that, like, you're gonna be like the pioneer. You're probably gonna end up being the wealthiest person in your family. Got a lot of good energy. You got power, success, wealth. Yeah. And you got fortitude. And I feel like for some of you, maybe that's where the problem comes in with the fortitude, because you have to keep fighting and pushing. But it's like you could do it, though. You know what I mean? You guys got kindergarten teachers, so maybe sometimes you feel like you always got to be the fucking overseer of people who are acting childish. And you probably feel like with the fortitude and the success and wealth, it's like you don't have time to do that. You're trying to focus on your generational wealth and being successful and mastering your own shit with the game master here. And it's like, you see how she's smiling, looking out there. It's like she's okay with like teaching and stuff, but at some point with the fortitude energy, it's like you're gonna have to let them go on to the first grade, you know. Somebody could be really good with children, but this is like an energy of like an adult feeling like everybody around them is like childlike, and they have to keep pushing with the fortitude to get through these people. Not get through to them, but get through, like move past them, because they're on the playground. So this is not a time for you to be playing with anybody. You're the teacher. This is not time for you to, like, if your students are in a fight and acting stupid, you're not gonna go and pick sides and be like, yeah, nah, 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 nah. Like, no, you're the teacher. So you got to push more than anybody. All right, let's see here. Yeah, sorrow in reverse. You're gonna miss people. You're about to miss people, but it's gonna be like bittersweet. So you might, even now, you might miss people, and you might have bittersweet memories. Like, you may think of like the good times with people, and then you also immediately, not on purpose, but the bad times will come in like a reality check, and it don't make you sad like it used to anymore. Like, maybe you used to think about stuff even from your childhood, how she's looking out the window at the kids playing. Something don't make you sad like it used to. And also too, I was channeling before the live, somebody could have grown up without both their parents, you know, in some aspect. And they had to raise themselves. They had to teach themselves things. Possibly even learn things the hard way. And now they've learned so much that they stepped into this teacher role. And you can pass that knowledge on that you learned to people younger than you, or who are in the beginning stages of something you've already come out of, with the sorrow in reverse. So never be ashamed of what you went through, because if you came out on the other end of it, it didn't break you. So never be ashamed of your past or anything like that, or things you've had to experience that gave you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Don't feel sorrowful about that. You know, I'm not telling you not to process it and feel the emotions, but don't let it make you see yourself in an ugly way. We have the Painter in reverse. Now, this is Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody may be using your colorful past as a means to, like, paint a bad picture of you, or to get you to be like back in some sorrowful position. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a liar. The painter and a liar. Remember I told you earlier that if somebody can't find some dirt on you, they may try to manufacture it. Well, that's what the painter does. They manufacture shit. So somebody may be doing this. This could be somebody that knows you from the past with the kindergarten teacher here. That's kind of giving me Six of Cups, low key. This could be somebody that knows you from when, like, maybe you was in the streets, maybe you was wilding and you wasn't stepping into your divine purpose yet, but those things that you were doing was building you up to who you are now. So somebody may be like talking about when they used to know you and what you used to do as just a way to like make you feel sad for like becoming the teacher, maturing. Excuse me. So that could be something that may happen as well. Let me see something. Show me this painter in reverse. What are they manufacturing, please? What is this falsification? Spirit says falsification of documents as well. What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they working on something that ain't true to like put you in a bad light. Now, for some of you, you guys could be artistic and you've been in a bad mood for a long ass time and you haven't been working on your craft. You need to get back to it. Show me this, please. Yeah, Four of Cups. Somebody just displeased with you. That's why they trying to manufacture some lie or paint some negative picture of you. It's just because they're unsatisfied with you. You didn't do what they wanted. If you a man, be careful. Because if this Queen of Swords in reverse, the painter in reverse, they'll tell like a terrible lie on you that could really put you in a bad position. Women too. But I'm seeing a man getting accused of something that they didn't do just because this painter in reverse is displeased. Apathetic even. So while they're telling this lie or painting this ugly thing or falsifying some information about you, they have no care. Show me this. I see somebody in the Eight of Pentacles just minding their business, building up something, building themselves, whatever, working on a project. And you got this Queen of Swords painter in reverse behind you, upset. Maybe they don't want you to work on this. Maybe they don't want you to complete something. And it's pissing them off that you would rather complete that or work on that or work on yourself as opposed to like going into some type of illusion with them. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this is somebody you got to watch your back around. They want to do this at all costs. This is not even somebody you really want to be around in person even. This person got a bad temper, a bad attitude. They argumentative. They talk crazy. Yeah, keep working on yourself. Don't pay this energy no mind. It's behind you for a reason. What's wrong, baby? It's behind you for a reason. So whatever you focused on right now in this Eight of Pentacles, stay focused on that. All right, let's see here. Yeah, ruin. Because this painter want to ruin you. Ruin whatever it is you building, working on. Yeah. No, this is going on behind you in some aspect. This ain't going to be for all of you. But this painter, whatever they trying to put out about you, it's all in an attempt to like ruin you. Put you in ruins. Bad situation. Yeah, bottom of the deck is death. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody want to ruin something you doing, put an end to it. Or you. Show me this. King of Swords in reverse. Ugh, all this air in reverse is just too much. It's too much. King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody cold-blooded. They love lying. This person love it. Like, they love to throw stones and hide their hands too. They be lying and gossiping. If the Three of Pentacles come out in reverse or the Three of Cups come out in reverse, we know that they like to infiltrate relationships, connections, start problems, and they'll sit back and watch everything go into ruins. All because they got a shallow ego or something like that. Show me this, please. Whew, Page of Cups in reverse, too. This person crazy. They might even, like, if this is like a co-parent dynamic, they'll even lie to the kids. Try to turn the kids against somebody. Like, somebody is just a low-down, dirty dog. I'm only laughing because that's some shit my elder would say. They a low-down, dirty dog. Whoever this person is. Yeah, they'll hurt somebody's kids too, just to hurt that person. Yeah, let's get out of that funky ass energy, because I don't play that type of shit. All right, what do we have, please? The Fool. It's time to do something new. Death to the old and life to the new. Show me this. What's this new? Calculated risk the collective needs to take. Ooh, somebody needs to stop overindulging. Somebody needs to stop like wallowing in their sorrows too. That's keeping somebody from seeing a new way of doing things. Somebody could be putting on a brave face like they happy with the costume designer. This is also letting me know that you can create this new beginning. Like, what do you really want to do? Not what people think you should be doing or what you thought you should have been doing. Like, what do you really want to do? Design that. Create that. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Mage. That's the Magician. I just heard stop bitching and get to witching. So, yeah, you need to step into your power. You got all the tools. Create something. It's time for you to create something. You're the Mage and the costume designer. Shout out to you in Hawaii. Yeah, it's time for you to create something. Even if that's just a new path. Some of you guys may need a road opener. Show me this, please. The matriarch in reverse. That's not even part of this story. With the tower. Woo! Now, somebody could come from a long line of toxic women. Like in their family. This could be like a family it's like more women in the family than men. But they all toxic in some kind of way. This tower rushing in is Spirit says deleting that. Yeah, this is a generational curse. With the oppression and the matriarch in reverse. The curse, the generational curse that's been oppressing somebody came from the matriarch in their family. They was cursed first. And that shit just been lingering down the bloodline. If this is a lady, like a lot of the men in their family go to prison. Or they are oppressed. Like, these are like women that like die alone with like no husband by their side. They children not by their side. Stuff like that. There's like a generation of women that are cursed with this oppression and matriarch in reverse. Bottom of the deck is science in reverse. They died without knowing how to reverse this curse too. My bad, gang. I'm just getting a gang of information. I'm trying to process everything I'm hearing. Yeah, dominion here. Somebody bloodline got heavy oppression on it. Due to this matriarch. With virtue in reverse, they did something wrong to somebody. And it's been following them for generations. That could also, too, be why you got that mage energy. You may have to really alchemize the bloodline, get that shit up out y'all. The rock star in reverse, I feel like whoever this matriarch was when they was young, they was wild. But like to a detriment. And with the virtue in reverse, like they did stuff without like a care. That's what brought this on. They could have got into it with like the wrong person or something like that. But you're here. You got the high priestess in the upright position with the game in the upright position. So we looking at the Akashic records. It's always been written for you to come and change that. Bottom of the deck is the Prudence card in the upright position. So like you may find yourself being like very skeptical of everything when it comes to like your family and stuff. Like you may always be like trying to figure something out. Like you may be the one that's always asking the questions and wondering like what happened with the High Priestess. You may not have physical proof of it, but it's like whatever spiritual knowledge you get is substantial with the game. So this is definitely a season to utilize your intuitive gifts. And the other day I was watching YouTube and I was seeing like how it's so many people right now like utilizing their spiritual gifts and knowledge and readers, healers, all these things. It's like an overflow of them right now. And I say that in a positive way because I feel like this is the time for like the healers, the shamans, the root workers, all of us who are like magical with the mage here. It's like our time. And with the High Priestess and the gain here, that's like literally like your gifts making room for you. So if you see a lot of people trying to tap into their gifts and stuff, some people are not doing it for the trend. Some people are doing it because they're like, it's a part of their Akashic records to do that. Of course, use your discernment so you'll know how to really feel those who are tapped in. But like this is a time for us to like really step up so we can heal our bloodlines and bring healing energy to the collective on whichever level we can. Or like bring some type of clarity, you know. So that's why you're seeing a lot of people trying to really learn which tools work best with them, because not everybody read tarot, and you know, people have other ways they access their gifts. So you know, this is a time to really, with the Prudent card, really work on that. It'll make room for you. You'll be able to rest. You see how that High Priestess is in the tub? Some of you guys may need to take a salt bath. Or you may need to take a spiritual bath, because you, as a High Priestess, you pick up a lot of psychic debris. So it's very important to be cleansing, you know. And resting. Because she looked like she resting in the tub. And then on the gains card, looked like she resting in a hot tub. With the cucumbers on her eyes. Some of you guys may need to start drinking more cucumber water. But, yeah. Also, too, know that if you utilize your gifts a lot as this High Priestess, you're going to need just as much rest. Because you're pulling from yourself. So you need rest and rejuvenation with her in the hot tub like that. All right. Somebody's definitely about to experience some type of victory. All right, let's see, gang. What do we have for the collective, please? Naturally, though, women are supposed to be in a state of rest. Naturally, though, women are supposed to be in a state of rest because we're the receivers. You know, and I'm not saying that to take away from anybody who works hard, but the feminine energy is an energy of like resting and healing. And so sometimes you don't need to be in your masculine energy. You need to be like resting, having like luxurious baths and shit. But I know the way society is built and we all got bills to pay, you can't just be in a state of rest all the time, but you're supposed to be able to rest whenever you want. But shit, society, we gotta work. We gotta bust our ass. That fucks with our nervous system. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right, what do we have, please? The Magician in reverse. So some fuck shit. Bottom of the deck is Justice in reverse. Yeah, somebody doing some unjustified work. Somebody don't have permission. Somebody don't have clearance. Somebody doing something they not supposed to be doing. Let me see what this is. All right, what is this, please? Yeah, Judgment in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody is utilizing some type of magic and they don't have clearance for it, and it's not justified. It's not going to be honored with the Judgment in reverse. We can't warn these types of people. They're going to do what they want to do, but it's just out here for somebody to know. Show me this, please. Why are they doing this? Can you show me, please? Wheel of Fortune. They want your life. Ugh. They want your destiny. They want what they think you about to get. They want your grace. They want the favor that's on your life. But it's not theirs. It's yours. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. It belongs to you. They can't have what's yours. They need to go after what's theirs. Somebody feel like you got the world in your hands. Somebody feel like you got it all. They need to keep their eyes on their own paper. Eight of Swords, but they not. They locked in on your fortune, your destiny, your money, your energy. This is what they're trying to siphon away from you. Better be careful with those motherfuckers because they be thinking, oh, I'm about to swap destinies with collective. Show me this, please. What's this Eight of Swords? Two of Pentacles in reverse, but it's not hitting. It's not sticking. Whoever this is, they're not adaptable either. They don't know how to adapt to like different circumstances, changes, new ways of thinking, being. This is the truth, Ace of Swords. So they can't take what's yours. They trying to delay it maybe with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Part of the manipulation that they're doing, Spirit is showing me, is trying to manipulate the energy around you to the point where you can't adapt to it and you feel trapped and stuck. So that you don't see your destiny, so that you can't see your favor, the things that's for you. You see how she got this blindfold on? So they could be trying to like send, if the Five of Swords or the Five of Wands come out, we know something. They could be trying to send like chaos magic or energy to you, so that like you be so discombobulated that you can't focus on the things you need to do. You can't adapt to all these changes. They want you to feel like every time I turn around it's something, to the point where with the eight of swords that you just don't turn around no more. This is the energy they trying to throw at you, manipulate, with the magician in reverse, justice in reverse, judgment in reverse, and they have no reason. With the major arcanas being in reverse, this is unjustified work. They have no reason to be doing this. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups, they need to just walk away. I feel like you've already walked away, so it's nothing I can say to you. It's nothing I can say to you like, oh, collective, you need to just move on, walk away. Some of you guys have already done that. With the Eight of Swords, somebody's locked in on your energy, because you're the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords. You locked in on what you're supposed to be locked in on. You see how she's looking at this pentacle? You're focused. And this somebody else is worried about the wrong shit. Show me this. Yeah. Three of Wands. You focus and your ships is about to come in. I feel like even if you have been getting a lot of weird energy thrown at you or around you, you still been like, you've been keeping it moving with the Knight of Wands. That's why things are starting to manifest. Things are starting to come in. You're about to see your roads being open too on certain areas of your life. Spirit says they're about to show whoever this is that they can't stop with what they didn't create. Spirit's about to show them that. And I remember on Friday, we had that Temperance and that Ten of Pentacles, or that Ten of Cups and the Temperance, and I was telling you Spirit's about to show up and show out for you. Same energy coming in right now, but just different cards. So keep moving at this time. If you have a sedentary lifestyle, try just taking a walk. If the store is close, walk instead of drive. Or try to walk for like 15, 20 minutes a day if you can. Spirit wants you to start being more active physically. All right, let's see. All right, what do we have for the collective, please? We got the Star in reverse. What's the Star in reverse? Star in reverse. Hierophant, High Priestess in reverse. So somebody wants to be like this ultimate healer or whatever, but their spiritual energy is off. Like they're very biased and very paranoid, and they haven't even done the healing work that they need to do on themselves. So there's no way they're going to go out and heal anybody else. Because they'll end up with the High Priestess in reverse, they'll end up becoming envious of the people that are around them. This person suffers from a lot of spiritual envy. I clarify this energy. I get the Ten of Cups in reverse. Could be because, not just because, but whoever this person is, they come from a very broken family. So they don't really know what unity is. They don't really know what love is. But that's not your problem. Okay? Because these are the types of people you gotta love from a distance, or you can't be around them at all. Go with God. Hair fit in the upright. Let God deal with those people. Let God fix those people if they can be fixed. Because you don't want to be around no high priestess in reverse. That's not somebody that you don't want to be around them. They're real temperamental and paranoid, so they'll be working you and you ain't even doing nothing to them. Yeah, I clarify this high priestess in reverse. I get the page of swords in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who doesn't do like research, study, or even research the people they working on. Like this person is just ignorant. They ignorant as fuck. So you could be this Hierophant here speaking, truth and wisdom or whatever, and this person ignorant. And that's what's blocking their spiritual gifts. Is like they're too attached to some type of ignorance. This is also somebody too that they don't like spiritual truths. They want to be like in a fantasy. They delusional. Hold on, gang. Let me go grab something to drink. Pretty so. All right, gang, I'm back. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, let's see, guys. What do we have for the collective, please? King of Cups. Okay. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Ooh. right. So this King of Cups wants to start maybe like a family with somebody. This King of Cups want to settle down. I just heard they want to, like, how you call it, tuck in. Okay? With the Eight of Cups, they ready to, like, walk away from whatever it is they're in. They want to walk into abundance and fortune, but they want somebody to share this with. I'm clarifying this Eight of Cups. I get the Two of Cups in reverse. So this King of Cups could be walking away from a relationship that's not fulfilling. There's not a soulmate connection. They're not in a soulmate connection. And they could have had some type of epiphany here about that. Like, this person may, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this person may be feeling like, okay, I want emotion and love, not just physical activity. With the Moon and the Ace of Wands in reverse, this could be something that's on this person's subconscious mind. This person could definitely have water highly aspected in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because we got the King of Cups and the Moon. The King of Cups represents the water signs, and the Moon represents Cancer and Pisces. Eight of Cups, Two of Cups. So somebody could definitely have water highly aspected in their chart, or somebody is just like, somebody is really in their feelings, like trying to tap into their emotions, and they're seeing that they're not fulfilled in a certain relationship. They could be feeling like subconsciously, or this is what they're keeping in their deepest thoughts, is that it's just physical. And that's not enough for somebody. Somebody wants family, legacy, Ten of Pentacles, cookouts, barbecues, vacations. Like, somebody don't want to just be for the streets. Even if they are with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's not fulfilling them. They want somebody that, like, they could rest their head on, you know what I'm saying, after a hard day, or if they're going through an emotional time. Like, it's a lot of emotion out here. This King of Cups also wants to be with somebody who has stable emotions. Or they feel like somebody stabilizes them, or they feel grounded around someone. Let's look at this. Show me this, please. Yeah, Ace of Wands. They did have an epiphany. Something happened. Okay, Spirit is... This might be graphic, so we're going to have to clean it up. But Spirit is showing me, like, this King of Cups. We had the Ace of Wands in reverse here. Maybe this King of Cups doesn't get turned on anymore by whoever they are in this Two of Cups in reverse connection with. I feel like it's because it's lacking some type of emotional depth. With the Moon and the Two of Cups in reverse, somebody may be demisexual. That's like where you can't really form a physical connection with somebody without there being some type of emotional connection there first. I'm picking that up heavy from this King of Cups. And this is some type of epiphany that this person has had, because they're seeing they're unfulfilled. And it don't matter with the Eight of Cups who they go towards, it's still not fulfilling. They're searching for, like, emotional depth, but also grounded energy within that. So somebody wants to be with someone that's, like, successful too, even with the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I just heard Neo say, "You make me better." So I don't know if somebody likes listening to Neo. Neo is a Libra, so Libra season, that's the 7th house, the house of relationships. And we got this 2 of Cups here. So yeah, maybe somebody's thinking about that. Like, if I be with somebody, I want to be with somebody that's like successful like me, or with the Jupiterian energy, with the Wheel of Fortune, like that's looking for like success and fortune, and you know. So I feel like this King of Cups could really be like in their feelings, because that's what they want to share with somebody. They want to share their deepest feelings with the moon. Somebody wants to be able to do that. Like cry if they need to. Show me this, please. And when I said cry if they want to, Spirit said, and not have it weaponized against them. So somebody wants to be able to be vulnerable and it not be weaponized against them should there be an argument or something like that. 6 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles to clarify this energy. Yeah, this King of Cups too wants to have multiple streams of income. But they want somebody to share that with. With the 6 of Wands. Heavy masculine energy, Spirit is telling me what they're feeling and thinking right now. They want somebody that's like happy to see them with the 6 of Wands. You see how she's greeting him when he comes in after this war? Because the 6 of Wands, this person is coming in from war, battle, successfully. So whoever this King of Cups is, that's what they want. They want somebody that's like happy to see them with the 2 of Cups. They want somebody to like care about their day. Like how was work? How was your day? How was traffic? Shit like that. So the divine masculine is really feeling like that right now. They want somebody to care about them, not just somebody that like wants them to just bust their ass. They want somebody to see like that they're more than that. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Aries in the major arcana. So Aries are really good providers, but they're cardinal fire. So they're highly emotional. So emotions are very important to Aries. So this person could be an Aries or have Aries highly aspected in a chart. Don't have to be, but this is just someone that's like, I don't want you to just see me as like a workhorse or whatever. I want you to see me like as the provider, the leader that I can be. Somebody wants somebody to like see them in all aspects. The King of Cups, they want you to see them emotionally, recognize, respect their emotions and their vulnerability, but also respect their capability to lead and give them an opportunity to lead. So the divine masculine is really looking for that right now. They've been through a lot. Ace of Wands in reverse. They've been out. They've been for the streets. They know what it's like. They don't care about that no more. So I don't know who this is, but this is what they're looking for. All right. Okay, let's move forward. So maybe this person, you're going to meet this person or something. Whoever this person is, I'm also hearing too that they're already with the with the Emperor in the upright and the King of Cups in the upright. They're already masculine enough for the both of you. So for the ladies, it's not going to be someone you're going to be able to like be niggerish with, you know? Now, I love you, sis, but some of y'all be acting like the dude. You're not going to be able to be like that with this person. Remember we were talking about earlier about the divine feminine needing to be in a state of rest and receptivity, the receiver? Yeah, you're not going to be able to talk to them crazy like that. They're not going to put up with that. They'll walk away with the Eight of Cups. And they believe in, like, the man pays. They believe in, like, you be the passenger princess and just be chill. Like, you know what, Scott? I'm about to time you out because you acting up. Scott acting up. See, Scott just start taking their shoes off in the chat. I know it. I like it, Scott. I like it, Scott. Scott been getting a little comfortable. Scott been acting grown in the comments lately. You officially in the game now, Scott. Once you get to talking shit in the chat, you in there. Show me this, please. You silly. Yeah, see, King of Cups in reverse. You can't be all emotionally volatile. This person is emotionally mature. But I don't know, something crazy. Somebody might be crazy too, though. They might have two sides. This emperor might have two sides to them. Why is this King of Cups in reverse here? Show me, please. Queen of Wands, man. They want their Queen of Wands. This King of Cups is in reverse because their heart is broken because they don't have their Queen of Wands. What's up, Duncan? This King of Cups is sad because they on the emotional roller coaster, though. Like, damn, I miss my Queen of Wands. But fuck that, because they not paying me no attention. Or they feel like it's elusive. It's never going to happen. I don't know. I don't got time to be trying to figure out nobody's emotions. Yeah, Scott is toxic tonight. Call him out, girl. Scott is toxic. Scott don't get no pass. So this King of Cups, okay. This King of Cups wants to be with somebody who's like fiery, outgoing, sexy, beautiful. And they could be in their feelings right now because they know that person is elusive. Yeah, tonight you blocked. You and Scott blocked. Show me this. Same spirit. Death. Man, they want this to change. This King of Cups is going through such a transformation in their life. I don't know. Let's get out of this King of Cups energy because it just feels so heavy. Like, I feel like whoever this person is, they like on an emotional roller coaster or something. And I feel like they feel like this Queen of Wands is the remedy to all of that. But come on now. Girl, I don't know if it's an ex. You know how many of y'all it is? I don't know who they are. They want a Queen of Wands in their life, though. They want somebody that's like passionate. You know, waters. If this is a water sign, hey, Kate. If this is a water sign, they want passion. Water signs are extremely passionate, bro. That's why you tend to see a lot of water signs link up with fire signs, and vice versa, because they like that fiery, passionate energy. And the death card represents Scorpio. And I've always felt like Scorpio was like a fire and a water sign mixed in one. You know? But you know what, Gio? You are married, so you don't be co-signing HP3. Shout out to you, Kate. So, y'all want me to ask if it's an X? If I get 3 yeses in the chat, I'll ask if it's an X. Y'all messy. Y'all want to know if it's an X or no? Tanaya, old toxic ass, would say yeah. Scott said yes for Gio. Scott, you messy. Scott is messy. Scott said, Scott, how you gonna answer for Gio? Minister said yeah. Osana said he's a Pisces, I'm an Aries. See, y'all is toxic now. Gio all quiet. Don't be quiet now, Gio. Now Gio ain't saying shit. All right, let's see. Spirit, is it an X from my toxic collective? Is this an X that's feeling this way? Tell me, please. Don't take one for the game. HU3's on timeout. Is this an X? Show me, please. Oh my God, it's an X. Gang. Y'all better believe me too. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. It's an X. Hermit and the 6 of Cups, bitch. It's an X. See? I'm not about to get invested in this, but we're going to clarify. It's an X. Six of Cups and a Hermit. That's X. That's an X. That's the X factor. Lauryn Hill. Y'all probably be listening to that song. Crying on the 405. It's everybody X. Everybody that was in the comments talking trash, it's y'all X. This person is on an emotional roller coaster. King of Cups in the upright. They cool. Then something happens. Then they flip to the King of Cups in reverse. Yep. It's y'all X. That's y'all energy. Y'all asked the question, not me. Yep. Somebody X. They up and down about you, too. You could be that Queen of Wands in their life. That fiery, passionate, sexy, beautiful person, you know? And they reminiscent. 6 of Cups and the fucking Hermit. They like, damn, collective had it going on, you know? If they still say that. I don't know. Let's clarify it, though. Why is this X pining over the collective? Show me, please. Damn. Page of Wands in reverse. With the 9 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse again. With the 2 of Wands in the upright. They ain't been happy since y'all separated. And I'm not gassing y'all, because y'all know I don't really give a fuck about this shit. I'm only asking because y'all nosy. This person is in the Page of Wands in reverse. They haven't been themselves since y'all separated. 2 of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. You could have brought this person great pleasure. That pleasure left when you walked out the door. Two of Wands. They have thoughts and fantasies about expanding in life with you. Finally, measuring up to what you always knew they could be. All right, that's enough. This is not General Hospital. Show me this, please. That's right. That's right, Scott. Woo, Five of Swords. I told you if the Five of Swords came out tonight, we know something. Now that's going back to that energy of somebody trying to beat you at all costs. This ain't got nothing to do with this love situation, but Spirit just letting you know, back when I was telling you guys at the top of the reading to protect your passwords and your accounts and stuff, and that High Priestess in reverse that was doing some unjustified work towards you. Five of Swords. That's confirming that. That has nothing to do with this. Spirit is being very clear about that. All right. So show me show me this separation, please. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So they let other people come between you guys, and that's why some of you guys separated. They are kind of superficial in the way that they want the people around them to think that person they with is all that. Or they like the attention of the crowd. So they so that there's a saying, I'm gonna paraphrase it because I can't remember right at this moment, but it's something about like a king something and being favored by the crowd. I can't remember. I'm gonna find it. But anyway, this person was like, I just heard that song from that show Mad TV, and it was like lowered expectations. I don't know if y'all ever seen that show, Mad TV, but there's a segment on there where they be saying lowered expectations when it's in concern to dating or whatever. But whoever this person is, they let outside shit fuck with y'all connection. Whether it was them putting too much attention and time on external people or letting, you know, the influence of other people affect how they dealt with you. Or they just could have been, like I said, for the streets or something. Everybody knew what they... Wow. Now that's a little much, Spirit. Everybody knew what they taste like. Lord help us. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups and the upright. Yeah, it was too much going on. Too much going on. Too much confusing. If you was always confused, then that was your answer. This person kept you in a state of confusion because it was easier for them to carry on their extracurricular activities. So they was always confusing you. They wanted you to stay confused about what they was doing, how they was feeling, so that you wouldn't have any expectations or set any standards with them. Also, too, with the King of Cups in reverse, this person could have a tendency to be like, they have this ability to like, present themselves as emotionally available and then snatch it from you at like the blink of an eye. And then that puts you into the Seven of Cups confusion, like, damn, wait a minute. You know, so they may show aspects of vulnerability and then they snatch it from you when their ego starts to fuck with them with the Page of Wands in reverse. So you might be better off. What is this? Is the collective better off? Please. Yep, you better off. The Fool. You free. You free. That's like a prison sentence with that person. You free. So yes, you are better off. Now you can do what the fuck you want to do. And you ain't got to be carrying around the baggage of they unstable ass emotions. So yes, you are better off. Or now you don't have to be around that and making your emotions unstable. Either way. Either way, gang. You better off. With the fool, less baggage. That person could have been heavy. Like I said, when I was picking up on that King of Cups, I said, let's get out of this because I'm feeling heavy. Like, yeah, they heavy. You can't even pack light around this person. This could also, too, be somebody that you be all happy with the fool, jovial, no baggage, and then you get around them and they just try to, like, rip you to shreds emotionally or something. And then then you feel heavy, like, dang, I was all excited and carefree before I got towards you, and now my heart is heavy. I'm sad, like, yeah, You better off, gang. All right, let's move forward. Y'all done wasted y'all questions on this. I mean, you still love them though, and the intimacy was probably pretty good, but it's gonna take more than that to keep you. I don't want to say keep you happy, but for you to stay in that situation, it's gonna take more than that. What's this fool, please, for the collective? Queen of Cups, yeah. This situation could have actually made you emotionally mature. Like, and I don't even want to say it like this, but this is how it's coming out. You could have been with somebody that got you so used to being sad that you don't even process sadness the same way anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like, on some level, you became some kind of like immune to that shit now. And now your spirit is free. Because the King of Cups in reverse is going to keep you up and down in your feelings. Like, one moment y'all good, and the next minute they ripping you to shreds, saying some weird shit, accusing you of something. And, it's always up and down. And you could have went through that so much till it low-key just emotionally matured you. Like, you started to know what love is because you experienced what it wasn't. So with the Fool and the Queen of Cups, it's like now your heart could be in a different place to where you like feel freer and happier and like even ready to love again in some aspect. See, sometimes you do got to experience what love isn't to know what love is. And I feel like that's where this Queen of Cups is. Especially if it's representing you with the major arcana of the Fool. Show me this, please. Like, I just hear somebody saying, somebody that really loved me would never do that. They would never say that. They would never leave me out in the cold like that. Like, I hear somebody saying that to themselves in their mind. And that's also reminding them what love is and what love isn't. Because if you love somebody, what you would do. It's all some type of experience here. Let's see. Oh, HP3. I'm sorry, babe. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So if this person do come back around, I don't feel like you're going to accept their offer because it's not going to really be solid with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. And it's going to take you back to where you just grew from. And I know it's going to be hard for some of you because with the Queen of Cups in the upright, you have this tendency to be love unconditionally. But sometimes you got to have a little condition on that. If it strips away your your joy and your peace of mind. That's where the conditions have to come in. Because peace of mind is priceless. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy that. I mean, you can, low key. If you got enough money, you can buy whatever the fuck you want. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this person may get you so in your feelings you ain't even making the type of money you want to make no more. Opportunities slipping through your fingers because you on an emotional roller coaster with this fool. No pun intended, with the fool in the upright. Yeah, okay, let's get some advice on this and we're going to move forward. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Let them have it. No, you know, this is nothing to fight for. This is nothing, you know. They come with too much conflict. Just let it go. You know. This is just, honestly, gang, this is just somebody that's gonna have to miss you. They gonna have to just remember, like with the Queen of Cups, how loving and compassionate you was and how emotionally available and vulnerable you were with them. They gonna have to miss you. Guys and girls, they gonna have to realize that you was just the one that got away. And that's gonna fuck with them with that Five of Swords in reverse. That's the mental conflict they gonna have to be in. Because sometimes on everything, you don't get second chances with good people. You know those people that's just like always easygoing and loving, and sometimes you don't get second chances with those people. The universe guards those people. So once they give you that window of vulnerability and you act a fool and be mean-spirited, that's it. Access denied. That invitation gets snatched up and you don't have access to those people anymore. And what's gonna hurt you, because it didn't even have to be that way. Whether that's romantic or platonic. Spirit ain't gonna let you just like keep sitting up and hurting they babies. That's not what's about to happen. I don't care who you think you are. Spirit ain't gonna let you just keep doing that to nobody. Especially if somebody just come in with good intentions and shit. Nope. So that's why we gotta practice discernment so that we don't even have to put our spirit team in that position. Excuse me, gang. All right, let's see. Oh, I know what we'll do. Okay. Thanks everybody for liking the video. I appreciate you. All right, let's see, gang. All right, you guys got grief in reverse at the heart chakra. So remember I was just saying to you, you've been through so much pain, like you've learned how to process grief. Some of you guys know how to feel it and like not just carry it on you so much. But still check in with yourself though. Because faith is in reverse. I don't want it to be to like, hold on, the baby want to go out. Come on here. Yeah, I don't want it to be to the point where like you held so much grief that you become numb and you just kind of be like, well, I might as well give up. Ain't nothing good gonna happen. Like, I don't want you to get there. Because for some of you, this is like suppressing and numbing. But still losing like faith and spirit, humanity, yourself even. And then you may be feeling like, well, I'm not grieving. But there's a silent grief. You know? Show me this, please. Oh, guilt. Do some of you guys have survivor's guilt? Did you lose someone with the faith in reverse and it really shook you and you feel like almost sad that you still here? Now, some of you guys, you may be picking up on this guilty spirit because you see how the person in this card is ironing their clothes. Let me pull it a little closer. You see how they're ironing their clothes and then that person is back there in the dark shadows, kind of looking hopeless, like they've given up faith. You might need to look at the people and the energies you're surrounding yourself by. Because there could be people who are background characters to your life, your story, and they may be carrying a lot of grief and guilt, and they may not have faith in themselves, and they could be projecting that onto you. Now, she's got this halo over her head, and she's ironing, so it's like she's preparing for something. She's preparing to, like, go out and do good. You know what I'm saying? With the halo over their head. And this person in the back just kind of look like they've given up already. So be mindful of that. Because people who have nothing to lose, they'll help you lose everything. Especially with the faith in reverse. Gossip in reverse at the heart chakra. Guilt at the sacral chakra. So you may be the type of person that can just tune out what other people are saying and still get the job done. There could be a lot of people gossiping about you as you get the job done and you just not even paying attention to them. They're in the background, like I'm saying. And the contrast on here is like, see, the enemy don't want me to tell y'all this. The contrast on this card is the bright yellow, which is like that happiness, that golden vibe. And then the background is like that dark, you know, lifeless energy. Somebody gossips about you, but it's not hitting your heart. Like you probably don't know who this person is. So it's not really hurting your feelings, but I'm also feeling like too, you about to get yourself together in some kind of level that's going to prove all the gossip wrong about you. So this is like while people talking shit about you, you ironing out all the details of the shit you got to get done in your life. So the gossip don't even matter because it's not stopping your flow. That little negative energy that's lingering behind you, it don't matter because you still up, ironing, getting your shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the enemy can't really bring you down at this time. They want to bad. They gonna project guilt, shame, anger, frustration. They gonna project all kind of shit at you. Attempt to gossip about you, that's gonna backfire. Show me this, please. Because whoever doing the gossiping gonna look tacky. Like, well, why are you still around them if you feel like that about them? That's what they're gonna say. I clarify the gossip part, I get vanity. Yeah. The gossip is coming from people who feel like they better than you. So, I'm better than you. Why you so happy? Why you don't feel shame? Why you don't feel guilt? Like somebody wants you to feel bad for some shit that you don't have that they have. But they ain't even got no soul. Mysticism in reverse at the crown. And they not even tapped in. So somebody feel like you should feel guilty for like living like a minimalist lifestyle, or you don't have a lot of shit to be like vain about, or maybe you don't talk about stuff you have, maybe you don't brag and boast about shit you have, and this person does. But what they don't have is a spiritual gift, and that's why they gossip about you. Show me this, please. Yeah. Somebody is weird. They just like with the prayer in reverse and perfection. Somebody just be praying against you because they feel like you think you perfect. Like somebody is worried about the wrong shit. Somebody's like prayers in reverse. That's like praying against someone. At the solar plexus, perfection at the root chakra. It's like somebody feels like you stand out. With the root, we talk about the root, you know. Somebody feels like you think you perfect. So they always like evil eye you or pray against you. I clarify perfection, I get gratitude. You don't think you better than nobody. You just grateful for everything you have, and they not. That's their fucking problem. If perfection is being clarified by gratitude, that means you just grateful for the shit that you have. Divine order, divine timing. You just grateful to be here. I clarify the prayer in reverse, I get insecurity at the root chakra. Yeah, so this is two different root energies. Somebody's root problem is insecurity. This is a motherfucker that'll hear you be like, thank you, God, for this food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body. They'll be mad at that shit too. This motherfucker praying before they eat. Like, this person got a demon attached to their root. You see this little demon in the corner attached to their heart, and he got on a green shirt which represents the heart chakra, but his arms are folded across his heart. Somebody's heart is sour. Somebody's heart is sour, and they demonic. They fucking demonic. Cause how you in gratitude and perfection? Look like she praying. And you see how she got the fruits in her hand? Look like she giving thanks for the fruit that she's harvesting. And the gratitude. Somebody's just thankful for their life. Somebody could have had a health scare. Now they just thankful that they here. Motherfucker insecure about that. This is weird. This is somebody that just be, oh, everybody happy? That makes me insecure. Because what are they thinking about me? Like somebody is so insecure that they make everything about them. Here, bottom of the deck is impatient at the throat chakra. So they don't even think before they speak. They insecurities speak for them. That little demon attached to their heart speak for them. This is a motherfucker who just say some ignorant shit. They don't even think about it. They just say ignorant shit. Impatience at the throat, that's like, they don't think. They just, whatever they feel, I don't fucking know. They just say some shit. They don't stop and pause and be like, is this the right time to say this to this person? Is this even warranted right now? They talking about grief, and I'm about to talk to them about this vanity bullshit. I know you grieving, but why you ain't do this for me? Like this is how somebody is. Because their insecurities run them. Their insecurities make them feel like everything is a slight. Your gratitude for where you are in life and what you have that has nothing to do with them is a slight because they're insecure about what everybody else has. Bottom of the deck at the solar plexus is enlightenment in reverse. Yeah, they're not tapped in. I'm telling you, you have the mysticism in reverse. It's like the high priestess card in this deck. At the crown. So they're not illuminated. They're insecure as fuck. Impatient as fuck. Enlightenment, they think they know everything, so they can't be enlightened on nothing. Bottom of the deck, perception in reverse at the heart chakra. So they even miss their perception is fucked up. So like at the heart, even if it's like people who love them, they misperceive even the people that love them. Like they don't know how to like judge people's hearts with perception in reverse at the heart chakra. It's like somebody could love them and they wouldn't know it because they're so insecure. Even a little boundary, even a little misspoken word, or I was asleep, I didn't see your call, or I was in the shower. Like any little thing like that's like a hairpin trigger with somebody like this who's got insecurity at the root chakra. So their perception is going to be off. Whoever this person is, they're going to be in a constant state of asking for forgiveness from people. Because their insecurities are going to make them push the wrong people away. Their perception being off is going to make them hurt people for no reason. And it's all stemming from the insecurities they have at the root chakra. All right, let's see, gang. Oh, we're doing good on time. You guys got Miracle in the upright position at the solar plexus. So this is where you could be feeling like maybe when something happens, your stomach feel it. You just be like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Like, have you ever been let down or something and you feel it in your stomach? Like, damn, I was hoping that it didn't go that way. Like, it's something about that area, like, you're going to feel a miracle brewing there is what I'm saying. It's going to feel like butterflies. And it's not even coming from, like, nobody saying nothing to you, doing nothing to you. It's something that's going to be happening from within. Bottom of the deck is bittersweet in reverse at the throat chakra. Don't feel no way about speaking about these miracles to yourself. People you trust. You won't regret it. Yeah, with the complacency in reverse at the root chakra, whatever this miracle is that's coming in from you, it's going to free you up. Remember we was talking about at the top of the reading? Ooh, confirmation. Dissipating. Remember we were talking about at the top of the reading, if you live a sedentary lifestyle, if you notice on the complacency card, she's just stuck in a chair, growing old. If you look on the dissipating card, she just stuck in a chair, growing old, One is staring at the TV, and one is staring at life die around them. Dissipating is at the solar plexus too. There's something that's going to lively up your energy. I just heard that song by Bob Marley, lively up yourself and don't mean no drag. So something's going to come in, it's going to lively you up and take you out of this space of like complacency or just feeling like, man, life is just wasting away around me. Like, what's going on? Something's about to come in. A miracle is going to happen. It's going to wake you up from that energy. Because you hadn't been able to expand for a while because of this stagnancy that was at the solar plexus. And the solar plexus and the sacral chakra are so important because that's where our emotional creativity is stored in, you know? And remember I was saying, if like you artistic and you haven't been, you know, painting or doing whatever you do, that's art, you need to get back to that. But maybe when your emotions are fucked up or thrown off or your nervous system is thrown off, you can't really get into that creative bag. So maybe some of you could have even been having like writer's block or creator's block or something like that for a while. With the expansion in reverse at the throat chakra, maybe some of you guys are speakers or you have stuff to say and you haven't been able to do that because something had been going on with your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Excuse me, your solar plexus. All right, let's see, gang. But yeah, there's some type of miracle that's going to be happening to wake that energy up. You got to wake it up. Some of you guys need to be more sensual. Some of you guys need to like tap back into that. Remember I was telling you, what day was that? I think it was Friday, gang. I was telling you guys to look at your Lilith placement on your natal chart. If you don't know how to do that, just go to I always rep Cafe Astrology because it's one of the OGs. And you can get a free natal chart there. You can look up your Lilith placement. But you can find it on anything now. It's so many. And see where your Lilith placement is. So you can tap into that dark feminine energy. Oh, okay. Thanks, Tanaya. All right, let's see, gang. Which one y'all want me to do? Okay, hold on. Hi, baby. Dang, y'all, I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on, I'll be right back. We doing good on time, so don't worry. right, gang, I'm back. Had to pay my water bill, as they say. All right, let's see what we got for you guys. I'm so happy I came on live tonight, because I was just piddling around, you know. And I had went to the Dollar Tree earlier, and I didn't even have what I wanted. All right, let's see. What do we have for collective, please? Okay, you guys got Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. Number 37, which breaks down to the 10, gang. Yeah. I think I want you to start over. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you guys' support so much. It's time to start over. All right. I want you to realize you've been through the sorrow and the pain. Like, you see how her eyes look so sorrowful. And that sorrow card came out for you guys earlier. There we go. She looks like she's seen some of the worst times. Girl, I didn't even know you came late. I did not even know you came late. I don't be paying attention, gang. She looks like she's seen some like really hard times, and her wings are made out of candy cane. So this is like, it's time to take flight to a sweeter destiny. Some of you guys may want to move somewhere where you might feel like it's more fruitful, but it's time to change the things, gang. You know, do something good for yourself, something kind for yourself. And I don't know why I'm being led to say outside of your normal vices. Okay. I really see you guys this winter time, even if you don't celebrate holidays or anything like that. I see that some of you guys may like holiday decorations. Like, you may like the lights and the fake snow, and you may like Christmas like energy, but you maybe don't really celebrate. I don't know. That's just the way I'm hearing it. It's like somebody doesn't like celebrate, but they like the nostalgia maybe of that, or just the like the whimsy. Yeah, I'm hearing the word whimsy, the whimsy of it all. So you may like whimsy stuff. So like, maybe some of you guys need to make your room into like the ultimate like shag pad or fairyland or something. There's something about, you need to like bring in some type of happy solar return, Gio. Uh-oh. Happy birthday, Gio. Love you, girl. Yeah, you know what else I'm seeing too? Somebody might have their Christmas tree up and Halloween, decorated for Halloween, low-key, then take those decorations off and then decorate it for Christmas and New Year's. Like, somebody may do stuff like that. Like, somebody likes whimsy. I feel like you need to indulge in that. I don't know about you guys, but when I was little, we used to drive around. We called it go looking at lights. Like, when certain time of December came, back then where I was growing up, as soon as Thanksgiving was over, they was putting up the Christmas tree. So you may be on that type of time. Like, I don't care what you do. What you eat don't make me shit. Okay, so you may do that kind of thing. We used to go looking at lights, and we would just drive in like the nice neighborhoods and just look at like the different elaborate decorations they had. And like during Halloween season, they would take us to like Beverly Hills and all those fancy neighborhoods in Cali, and we would go trick-or-treating in those neighborhoods. They used to give out the best shit, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. You welcome, Gio. They used to give out the full-size Snicker bars and shit. We used to have a ball. But yeah, maybe you like whimsy, or maybe you just like the nostalgia of holiday season. Some of you guys may be drunk and high than a motherfucker all October through January. So make sure you got some liquid IV or something. But yeah, this is a time to bring whimsy into your life, to be more carefree. You did have the full out twice. To be more carefree. Don't worry. Everything's going to get taken care of, okay? The bills are going to be paid. The money's going to come in. The food's going to be on the table. It's time to treat yourself well, okay? You can't be in hustle mode 24/7. You're going to drive yourself crazy. You can't just keep going without stopping and treating yourself for a moment. Yes, Gio, I love lights. I love lights, you know? It makes you feel so good inside. So maybe you need to really start experiencing those things, okay? Let's read this, though. This card says, it is definitely time to have a treat. To give yourself the thing you have been putting off until you have worked hard enough or saved enough money or done without long enough. This card can come up for people who have been taught to save before they buy. A wonderful strategy, but at times this can tip over into almost habitual denial. You truly deserve some pleasure at this time, in whatever form you have been denying yourself. Don't rationalize or talk yourself out of it any longer. The candy cane angel has appeared. She has made a bargain with you, and you are now going to have some fun, some delight, some tasty treats, whether in the form of food, clothing, luxuries, or experiences that you have forced yourself to do without. The luxuries are not only available to you, they are necessary for your growth. Step out of the consciousness of lack and into the consciousness of I deserve, and grant yourself this lovely moment of luxury. It's time for some joie de vivre, an enjoyment to restage a grand entrance into your life. Period. Yes, gang. It's time to revamp your life. You've changed so much. You've endured so much. It's time to indulge in yourself. Love your life. Give yourself small treats. Some of y'all be debating. You may be out running errands, taking care of business and shit. Be hungry than a mug. And be like, should I just stop and get me this little salad? Yes, just stop for a moment. Pause. Get yourself the salad. It's not going to hurt. Like, just little things like that. You know? So some of you guys need to just get a membership at a gym where they have like a hot tub, a spa, a sauna, and just get that and then, you know, indulge in that. Get you some water proof headphones and shit, go in there and just vibe out. You need stuff to, I just feel like you need to detox the brain, the body, calm your nervous system. Like, your nervous system dictates your life pattern. If you're always angry, you're always going to be hypervigilant. You're never going to be able to you're going to always be thinking somebody trying to talk slick to you. Or if you're always anxious, you're never going to be able to be present. You know, it's like, it's time to start like slowing down so that the moments matter more. And treating yourself well. No self-deprecating talks and stuff. Every now and then a little self-deprecating joke is funny. But nigga, if you start getting bleak, I'm going to be like, all right, that's it. Wrap it up. You know, it's time to really restage an interest into your life. The person you know you supposed to be. Without the input of anybody else around you. That's what you're supposed to be cultivating at this time. Treat yourself well. And even if I want to do a challenge, even if you're not going anywhere, put on some makeup or a little eyeliner, a little lip gloss, a little mascara. You ain't got to do the most. Just put a little bit of that on that day. Put on some little cute shorts and a little cute tank top around the house. Or a cute little sexy nightgown when you go to bed at night. Like stuff like that. Like start making you being with yourself a treat. Don't be like, oh, I ain't gonna wear this nightgown until I get in a relationship. No, wear it now. So you can program that shit. You know? Declutter that one side of your bed. Minimalize it. I know you got your little stuff. But start, making room for the sweet things. All right, now I said some of you guys need some type of detox here. We got Amara Aloha Healing. So yeah, this is a time too where you possibly have been paying more attention than usual to like the stuff you drink and eat. For some of you guys, I don't know about you, but sometimes these readings resonate with me too. But with this Aloha Healing, personally, gang, I haven't really been liking food the way I used to like it. Like it's something going on with like the food and the water quality. It's just really making me uncomfortable. And I don't know, so maybe some of you guys may be implementing like intermittent fasting or juicing more or just only eating stuff that can grow, from the soil. Let's read this. And I'm telling you, it's something so suspicious, gang, about all these chicken tenders. And I know I tweeted that. Y'all probably was like, bitch, I'm not even interacting with this tinfoil hat ass tweet. But it's something suspicious about all these chicken tenders, gang. Right? How are they producing so many chicken tenders? Where is all this coming from? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, it's just too much. I don't know, gang. Soylent Green or some shit. Something going on. You mark my words. You gonna hear something about the meat industry. You gonna come back to this reading and be like, yep, I remember. I'm telling you, something going on there. It's very suspicious. I don't like it. It seems very unhealthy. Yeah. That's good, Gio. Yeah, you're right, Kate and Tanaya. Yep. Yeah, I be getting that big gallon of aloe vera juice. They be having it at Walmart. I don't know where else they have it. They probably have it at vitamin stores. It's like a gallon of of aloe vera juice, and you could mix it with like whatever you want to mix it with. Yeah, they want us eating crappy because our stomach, our gut is our other brain. So if we eating crappy, we gonna be feeling crappy, low energy, moody, mean. Oh, that's crazy, Osana. That's crazy. I knew something was going on. Cause I was like out here where I live, they always opening up new restaurants. They opened up a Bojangles out here. I haven't been there before, but I was watching some stuff on TikTok where people was like, they don't even sell chicken with the bone in our Bojangles. And I was thinking like, cuz if you out here manufacturing meat, how you gonna manufacture a real bone? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so suspicious. And don't get me to talk about how the boneless fucking chicken thighs look. Oh my God. It's just terrifying. so scary, gang. But anyway, let's read this. So this could just be spirit like telling you it's time to like, detox, clean up your diet maybe. Okay, it says Amada has come and so it is time to begin to eat more fresh fruits, drink healthful juices and smoothies, take dance lessons, have a tropical bath with flower petals, and bring the energy of a waterfall into your life. Kahuna massage and body work is wonderful for you when Amada makes her gentle, powerful presence felt. She also responds well to dancing, joyful exercise, singing, and music, fresh foods, fruits, and more raw food. And you would definitely benefit from more sunshine and outdoor time. There may be relaxation and healing traditions within your ancestry to investigate. Take a vacation and journey to a soulful place. Holistic treatments will have appeal, as will natural alternatives. By taking this approach and devoting yourself to it, you can expect renewed health and a positive new attitude, too. Above all, it's time to connect to the power of sunshine in gentle, soulful ways. Surfing and ocean swims will be most beneficial at this time. I don't recommend nobody getting in the ocean at this time. I mean, you could if you want, but yeah, it's just time to, your food is you're gonna see how your food is gonna be your medicine. Okay, I'm picking up heavy like Hawaiian culture and Native American culture with this card. So some of you guys may have Native American roots, and the natives, how they were colonized and stuff, they had the natural cures to everything. So some of you guys may have Native American roots. You need to get back to that healing and stuff like that. All right, let's see, gang. I just heard Blackfoot and Choctaw. So those may be important to some of you guys. All right. Oh, okay, Miss Elegant. Shout out to you. Okay, gang, let's see real quick. Yeah, we're going to pull from this. You're welcome. All right, gang, let's see. Okay, so you guys got ancestors, remembrance. All right, so before you start working with like all these other deities and saints, you need to know that your ancestors are your first line of defense. And some of you guys may not know who your ancestors are, so you need to talk to your benevolent ancestors for your highest good, known and unknown. Okay? Now, this card came out in reverse. So they may feel like, have you forgotten me? Like, you stressed out. You asking God to help you, these saints to help you, all these other things, but you're not coming to me. You haven't fed me. You haven't gave me no water, no fruit. You haven't talked to me. I haven't had no coffee in a while. So your ancestors could be wondering, like, what's going on? Or you could feel a disconnect from them. And maybe you feel like, do they hear me? Do they know me? Do they see me? Do they love me? Let's read this. All right. This card says you have a strong ancestral lineage. Remember what the public defender that came out earlier with the power? And I was telling you guys you have like a strong spiritual team backing you. Yeah. Okay. It says you have a strong ancestral lineage. Never forget who's played a big part in your life. Light a candle in remembrance of the ancestors. Someone from your past turns up. You are watched over by a deceased loved one. Resolve a past life issue. Wow, yeah. So remember, I was like, that person don't have to be crossed over, but they could. So some of you guys do have a deceased loved one or a loved one who's in another dimension, realm, or whatever. They are watching over you. That's that public defender with that power, that activist. That's that spirit that's with you. So if you feel like you just feel like it's some type of divine guidance or protection over your life, you can't explain it, you can't verbalize it, but you can feel it and you can sense it intuitively, you're spot on. You're spot on. There is definitely a powerful spirit that's with you, but they feel like you don't talk to them enough. They feel like you get frustrated with life and emotions, and you think you got to do everything by yourself, or you thinking that nothing's there for you, and they're like, I've been here this whole time. Like, remember me. Maybe some of you guys used to feed your altar. Maybe you used to feed your spirits, your ancestors. Maybe you used to venerate them, and maybe you stopped because of some tragedy that happened in your life, or some negative spiritual energy that was sent to you, and it made you stop. Well, you're gonna get back to it. Yeah. They do, Geo. They do. Girl, next time we talk. They do, girl. All right, let's see, gang. And if you want to light a candle for them, like, you could get you some of those white candles and then get you a nice goblet of water and just have a designated glass for them. Put that white candle next to that goblet of water and just talk, cry, sing, laugh, eat, read, whatever. They want time. They want time. And you're like, oh, well, I don't want to bug my ancestors. I don't want to. You ain't got to bug them. Talk to them. Sit with that energy. When people leave us physically, they don't leave us spiritually. Especially if you had a sacred bond with them before they left. It looked like two lions right here. So this could even be like a crossed over pet. You know what I'm saying? But your guys are like, remember me. I remember you. Stop letting the troubles of the world separate us, divide us. They want a stronger connection. They want a stronger relationship. All right, let's see. We're almost done, gang. Intensification. Yeah, they like, they want to power you up. They want, they want the relationship to be intensified, to be strong. Or it's about to get stronger. This card says, what you have been waiting for comes into fruition during the summer months. Shine brightly. Don't give away your personal power. Move forward fearlessly. Call on the strength of the sun gods to break through. Yeah. So something about the summer is going to be good, but I feel like you need to start working. And this is difficult for some people. And if you don't know how to do it, be careful. Because there are a lot of trickster spirits out there. But some of you guys need to start working closer with your spiritual team. They waiting on you. You guys feel like you lost the connection. Do they hear you? Do they feel you? Maybe you feel like you don't feel them. So it's time to intensify some shit. Maybe you need to do a ritual, 7-day, 21-day, some shit like that. Let's see here. Yeah, homecoming, hearth. Yeah. Be careful of what spirits you welcoming into your life too as well. And then you guys got winter in reverse, Watchtower of the North. And for the last 2 readings, Spirit has been saying prepare for the winter. Hearth, homecoming, make your home a fortress for this winter. I mean, have everything. Peroxide, alcohol, antibiotic, neosporin, fucking spirulina, vitamin D3, lots of water. Don't buy that Nestle water though. Get Crystal Geyser. Get you key limes. What else? Ginger. Even if you gotta Ziploc it and freeze it, get you lots of ginger. Clove. Not powdered clove, the actual cloves themselves, the whole ones. Bandages, band-aids, Spirit said. Lots of white hand towels, white washcloths. Spirit said get a lot of socks. Emergency candles and tea lights. Is that it? That's it. All right, let's read this hearth. It says hearth, homecoming. You are in need of some good old-fashioned nurturing right now. Focus your priorities on home life for a while. A family gathering is on the cards. Take some time out to rest and heal. Revel in some more family time. You need to revalue your priorities. Enjoy some home cooking. Yeah, so some of you guys go get invited to like family cookouts and stuff. Bring a sweet potato pie or a mac and cheese and just call it a day. Go with a lighthearted spirit. Okay, this may be a holiday party you may get invited to as well. You know, holidays parties be between November and December. It's going to be a family reuniting around this time. But there's a lot of, with the winter in reverse, there's a lot of cold feelings. There's a lot of distance between you two. You guys could have been estranged for a while. But the holiday seasons are going to open that door. Don't just go for the food. That's fake and that's bullshit. Go to heal. Go to heal and try to reconnect. Okay, so bring a sweet potato pie or bring some mac and cheese. Spirit is saying that specifically. Okay, either a sweet potato pie or a homemade baked mac and cheese or a pan of sweet potatoes or some yams or some shit. Only one of those three. Now you could bring some greens or some cabbage if you want, but I'm really hearing sweet potato pie, mac and cheese, or yams. I mean, you could throw greens in there if you want. You know. But yeah, there's going to be a reuniting of the family. And then the winter ain't going to feel so cold. Okay? Some of you guys might want to come out of the cold with family. And, you know, we got to do that sometimes if possible to break these generational curses. Not all, because, you know, some stuff is unforgivable. You can't mend some shit. But some of the stuff that can't be mended, this is going to be the time to do it. This is the year you become the teacher, the leader in some aspect of your life. And just go with the flow. All right, gang. I love you guys so much. That was your collective tarot reading, energy check-in. Shout out again to everybody who liked the video. All my magical moderators and members to the channel. All my loyal subscribers. All right, gang. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. My social media handles and my email. And Ori, I say Ori. Scott, thank you. I will email you tomorrow. Thank you, Kate. Love you too. You're welcome, Tanaya. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.